Welcome to Masterpiece Theater. My name is Daniel Masterson. I'm here with the fabulous Anna Faris to discuss your latest work, the film Smiley Face, directed by Greg Araki. Anna, how are you, darling?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
I think we're supposed to ask each other questions now.
Yes. And
you
have
one?
the first. You have one.
I'm going to look to my left and ask you a question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is from Tommy in San Francisco. Anna.
Yes.
You will play a character who spends her entire day stoned. What kind of research did you do into pot culture to prepare for this role?
I'm really glad I was asked this question.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like I have to be a little bit diplomatic here.
Politically correct, as they say?
Yes. I like to say that, you know, I went to college in Seattle in the late 1990s, so I am familiar. I've heard about.
You've heard about it.
I've heard about what
You've
it's
seen
like
the
to get
kids
high.
in the park.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
do this sort of thing.
I thought I
building
smelled
character.
something once.
Yeah, like a skunk, only different.
Only a little different. Oh, here's a question from Will.
Oh, Will.
What was your first reaction upon reading the script for Smiley Face?
My first reaction was it was really funny. I love Greg Araki, and I had met him a few times before, and he makes such really weird, dark kind of films. And reading this like kind of straightforward comedy, I was like, this could be kind of cool. So when I went and met with Greg, and he said, hey, you know, so you know, we're trying to fill in some of the roles with some people, and would you like to be in it? And I said, well, who's playing Jane F? And he of course said you, and I signed the dotted line right then.
Oh, Daniel.
Oh, stop.
Made me blush. Thank you.
Shelby in Portland, Oregon, which is close to you.
It is. It is.
Were you worried about your parents' reaction to this film, and what is their opinion on the movie? And your parents are here this week.
Yes. I wasn't too worried. I had a conversation with my mom about 2 years ago, after she was, you know, she was a little jarred by the first Scary Movie, I think.
That's weird.
Yeah. And so
what about the second, third, and fourth? She was good by then?
Well, I kind of thought that I broke her in, you know?
Yeah.
Like she would sort of get used to the idea of sort of me being in this business. I told her a couple years ago that I didn't want to take roles and be worried about and just be worried about her in the back of my head.
Yeah.
And
you have to separate mom from work,
yes,
sort of thing.
Yeah. So but I, you know, they were here. They were at the screening on Saturday night, and
I don't think I've seen anyone laughing harder than your dad.
I know. My dad.
Your dad was on fire.
Sobbing.
Yeah.
He really, and my mom too. My
awesome.
mom really, I know, my mom really loves it too.
Yeah.
She had a hard time with some of the swearing, maybe, and then there's a scene in the truck.
You do
with
get dirty
John,
a little bit.
with John Cho.
Yeah, he's fabulous.
She was making a ferocious argument last night that scene should be cut.
Wow.
Oh, Unscripted.
Oh, wow.
Were you nervous about your love scene in the movie?
Well, I thought, you know, for my core audience, being the very serious, strict religious right, possibly they would not be so into it, you know, because that's who watched that 70s show for the last 8 years.
Do you think that your character has made love to a lot of skulls?
Being that this is unscripted, I'm going to have to ask you that question, because the love scene actually is a piece of your mind, a bit of your imagination. So why don't you tell me, how often does Steve the roommate make love to skulls? Jane F?
I think that your character makes love very, very frequently to skulls.
Very frequently.
Well,
yeah.
in fact, and you
He's
probably
like a little bunny.
prefer it.
He's like a little skull bunny.
Yes.
Yeah.
You probably prefer it to either men or women or whatever Steve prefers.
Yeah.
Here's a question.
Brooke had a question for me.
Yes. Your roommate Steve lives with a roommate from hell. What has been your worst roommate experience? Daniel?
I've had 2 roommates, and they're both pretty awesome. One's name's Max, and the other one is Graham. And actually, Graham and I live together still in New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, we're in our 30s, but that's cool. Is that weird? We don't make love to skulls at home.
Right.
Which is important. I've never had a bad
No?
roommate experience.
No?
No. Have you?
Yeah.
What's yours?
A few.
A few?
Yeah.
You've done it more than once?
Yeah, in college, yeah. I had a
see,
roommate
I didn't go to college.
who was crazy, and she would throw things at me.
Just randomly? Was she
I don't know.
drinking?
I
or?
remember one day being in the shower, It's like 8 in the morning.
She hopped in, like threw the soap at you?
She threw
I
a
think she was going for
shampoo
something.
bottle across the female bathroom, smacked me.
And then did you guys wrestle, or what happened?
Yeah. Then we had a long.
Then you wrestled in the
soapy
shower?
wrestling.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Well, and then a few other girls came in.
No way. This sounds like a nightmare.
It was awful, but we got really clean.
Oh, thank God. You guys were so dirty, weren't you?
It was college.
That's the worst.
I don't even think it means anything.
No
but
way.
I still think about it.
Yeah. I understand. I'm going to think about it for a minute.
Yeah, that's a better story, I guess, than my other roommate story.
What's the other one?
She was really anorexic.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it was really...
So she was just always sleeping?
She was really mean. She was really mean. Hunger makes you kind of angry, I think.
Makes me cranky.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all. You'd rather hear about the sudsy bathroom story.
I liked her better. I liked your other roommate, the one who ate and threw things at you.
Oh, my outro. Oh, God, but we were doing so well.
We really were.
Well, listen, Danny.
Yes,
thank
Anna.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Moviefone,
Yes, Moviefone.
viewers. And we, for sending in and listening to us ramble on about our movie, Smiley Face, which we're actually really excited about.
It's very good.
Really hope
She's fantastic.
that you guys go see it.
When's it come out?
I don't think you'll regret it. I just don't.
When's it come out?
April 20th, 4/20.
Weird.
I know.
Smiley Face, 4/20.
I know, it's random.
Kids these days.
I know. Danny!